What's good? It's the boy Reem on your screen. I'm here to talk about the protection of my Heavenly Father. And what's crazy is that I feel more protected now as a 35-year-old man that weighs about 155 with no fighting techniques, no weapons or anything like that. But when I was a child, I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, Dad, did the Lord did he forget about me? Because I got bullied a lot. Like, people used to just run up and just shove me, or especially girls. Girls, they were the worst. Like, they used to always just slap me in my face. Like, it was cute. And I endured it. You know what I mean? Because I was taught that you weren't supposed to hit girls. And get this, T. It wasn't even from my mom, because she doesn't believe in that. She believes in hitting somebody back. Which I'm like, Mom, you shouldn't tell your son that. But anyway, the protection. When you fully surrender under your Heavenly Father, my Heavenly Father, or Heavenly Father, when you completely surrender to Him, He will flex His power. He's going to put you in a situation where you're going to be like, your heart's going to be racing. And then He'll fix it just like that. So that's what happened to me when I was going to see why they cut off my food stamps. I went to the food stamp place, and as usual, somebody gets belligerent and mad about whatever and causes a big scene, because I kind of get uncomfortable and get a lot of anxiety when, like, it's a bunch of commotion. I just was like, I'm gonna just step outside and let them calm her down or whatever. Tell me why, as soon as I got out there, she comes storming out and she runs to like this garden area, and she picks up like this big piece of like pavement that I don't know why that was in here, but she just picked it up. And I'm looking at her like, this girl was going to try to hit somebody with that. And when I tell you, the power of God put me in front of her in that door, and I kept telling her, I was like, yo. I was like, you don't want to do that. Jim, move out the way before I hit you. I'm like, you don't want to do that either. Like, just, no, let me handle it. Now, I don't know what I was going to handle, but I'm just like, girl, no, you don't want to go in there. You're going to go to jail. Like, you're tripping. Like, but she, I guess because of my Heavenly Father, because that could have turned left. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if she was already doing that, why, you know what I mean? She, you know what I mean? Like, but that was just all the love of the Father. And I can see her internal struggle. I can see the demons in her wanting to hit me with that rock, but I can kind of see her like, know that I don't have control anymore. And yeah, I survived. She ended up throwing a rock somewhere and running off into the sunsets, but I'm like, that was a crazy back and forth. Like, power of the Lord.